Very warm evening, welcome. This is Sports Zone on Joy Prime. My name is Fentio Tahiru Fentio. Good to be back on the show. We're on for the next 90 minutes until 10:30, talking the very best from the world of sport. And we've got a lot to look back on this weekend. The Ghana Premier League title race is hitting next year with just 2 games to the end of the season. We've got Nations FC, Bibiani Gold Stars, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko in a 3-way battle. We have 2 teams promoted to the Ghana Premier League as well. Hohoe United are in the Premier League for the first time in their history, and a club that is a traditional heavyweight have found their way back to the top flight where they truly belong for the first time in 16 years. Swedro All Blacks are back in the Ghana Premier League. We'll talk about that. We will take you to London where the Black Stars are preparing for the Unity Cup games against Nigeria and possibly Jamaica or Trinidad and Tobago. The players have started to arrive in camp. Preparations have started in earnest. But the squad announcement itself has come with a lot of comment. Major key players are missing. No Thomas Partey, no Mohamed Kudus, no Alexander Djiku, and several other no Inaki Williams. Where are they? Why are they missing from the squad? There's an explainer. We'll tell you what exactly is the reason. And there are new boys in the team as well, so we'll go through that squad here on the show. We will go to England where the final day drama unfolded right before our very eyes. Chelsea secured Champions League football against all the odds and all the ASU fans who played back the title celebrations of Liverpool as well, title celebrations of Barcelona, and the drama that unfolded in Italy. On Friday night, Napoli securing the Scudetto title at the expense of Internazionale. There are other sports happening. There was Diamond League in Rabat, and then Roland Garros got underway yesterday. Big honor, big event to honor Rafael Nadal, who has won that particular Grand Slam 14 times, a record. No other player has won that many. We show you those really amazing scenes from Roland Garros from yesterday. The show is live and interactive, is yours. So do send me a message. If you prefer X, send us a message. Leave the hashtag SportsZone, your message with the hashtag. We'll see them, retweet and share them with the rest of our viewers. If you prefer WhatsApp, the number is on your screen. Let me know if your club qualified for Champions League football or not. Did your club win a trophy or not? It's sweet. And for all the fans in Swedro and all the fans in Hohoe watching me tonight, please send me a message. Let me know how you're feeling about your club coming to the Premier League, the Ghana Premier League, or how you're feeling about your city finally having a Premier League, a Ghana Premier League team. Let me know, 0551 575757. Send me a WhatsApp message. I want to hear from you. I want to hear how you feel about your club's season. How do you feel about it? Was it great success? Did it give you hope for the future? What is it? What do you feel about your club's season? I want to hear from you. Whatever your thoughts are, I want to hear from you. Some clubs finish in the bottom half. They're already off to Malaysia. I have not mentioned a name. But this show is partly brought to you by Piva Beverages, producers of Piva Water and other flavored drinks. Also by Guinness, who are sponsors of our match day segment. Kivo carry 4-in-1 mix as well as Syntex tank. My name, again, is Fentio Tahiru Fentio. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we have a lot to go through tonight. All right, welcome back. This is Sports Zone. Good to be back on the show. I've missed you guys, man. Sicho and Daniel are here. Guys, welcome to the show.
Hey. And welcome to you, man.
Yes, thank you.
Man, congratulations.
It's been a while, yeah?
Congratulations. You have a grace.
For the Tumu trip.
One go Abruchi. And then one go like
grace. There was 24 hours between the 2 trips.
Man.
Come no.
Congratulations to you.
Oh, yeah, the next day, no. Actually.
Congrats to you.
Tumu was a blast.
Tumu.
Yeah, man. Hey, Tumu Jibril Sise. You see that video?
He said that Karim go band. Karim take it go band.
Karim lie me.
You get that video.
I was lying in bed, Karim called me.
The one that he came go to the village camp, they look like Jibril Sise.
And they lie the bed inside, Karim called me. Say, oh no, I can't come to Tumu
And not go to Bande.
So he's coming. And I said, oh, how long is the trip? He said, oh, quick, we'll be back. It was 5:30 at the time. He said, oh, by 45, we'll be at Bande. So I said, oh, you come.
That'll be like 15 minutes.
Let's go.
That'll be like 15 minutes.
Well, put you for motor top.
He puts me for motor top. I excite.
You don't even wear helmet.
I don't wear helmet. Charlie, it was quick trip.
Yeah, 15 minutes there.
So I excite. And they jump. Charlie, we don't go and they jump to move.
You don't go, you don't reach.
Charlie, 5:45. 6 o'clock.
Hey.
6:15.
You don't joke.
6:20.
Bande no reach.
6:35 when we reach Bande. By that time, I did like this on the motor. I tired.
They carry me in the ride motor.
He did ride the motor.
He didn't carry me back. In life all day carry me back. Dani K in life all day carry me back.
Sand. I chop sand. Charlie. No, but the people of Bande. The people of Bande.
They were waiting for you.
They were waiting for me. Oh,
That's why Karim say, "Oh, take you go, no."
You make problem pass carry for a village.
Yeah.
I see Joe, I tell you the great. If Dani K go in, they invite them to dinner.
Yeah.
Chop the.
From where, Bande?
Bande. Then give me some yam.
You see the north the yam. If you boil the yam,
Yeah.
we know the peel. You buy you see that.
Yeah.
You boil it with
the
and then That be you go. That be how
You
the
know like the way
boil.
somebody do potato.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
yeah.
You go. That be how the boil the yam.
It'll be sweet, oh.
Your man they chop the yam.
When
They hug.
they watch, they have some like DSTV center.
Yes.
So if it knock like so, but now that's where they are watching.
They are
us
watching.
Bande. So then they'll mount the TV there.
Yes.
Then they'll all watch. The woman who
That's how
owns
they
the
watch
store.
puzzle.
That's how they watch puzzle. So the woman who owns the store, we they go where she they do TZ. Where she won't give you some of the TZ. I mean, I won't collect them. But Karim said that if I wait for the thing, the sunset will hit us.
Imoto don't get lights.
Imoto don't get lights too, so we for us go. Charlie, hey, Karim.
Oh, God.
Bande.
Well, you know the craziest thing that happened? You know that, like, every time we do this show, there's this guy that always takes...
Yeah, Karim's cousin.
His name is Joseph Bamboli.
But yes.
Joseph
I'll go tell the story.
All right, flow.
My brother, we did there when Joseph can't see me. He said, oh, where Dani K? They want to see Dani K. I show him where Dani K is. He go greet Dani K. They feel Dani K. He go greet Dani K. He dragged Dani K come my day. I said, this guy, what are the two of you doing here? He come, no, he can't talk what the language inside. He said he want paddy Dani K. He want befriend her.
Friends, yeah.
Make it be your friend.
Paddies.
But you know if he just use mouth.
Yeah.
So he want use guinea fowl.
Guinea fowl. I confirm.
Friend Dani K.
See, may I tell you, there's no tradition. It's culture.
Where Joseph bring the guinea fowl from Bande?
No, he was in Upper East.
So you
He did Upper East where he sees we
did
do.
town.
So that was Friday.
Yes.
So Saturday morning.
Where he buy the guinea fowl.
He buy the guinea fowl. Where he travel from Upper East.
Come. So he can't tell me say he want paddy Dani K with the guinea fowl.
No, that's...
So how he go do am?
Yes.
Wait, because Dani K, he be helpless. The guy can they look my face. I don't know. He don't see live guinea fowl.
You don't understand it.
The guy they look the guinea fowl. They do.
The thing they do like this. When we try to go back.
The guinea fowl they talk say, I'm for you.
I'm for you. Where they go back? And they go back like this.
And I show me the video.
Oh,
You for finish the story.
Hey, where I look at say, by the way, I fed them good. I fed them good. But one day, Jibril said the Tumu Jibril is a video. No? So the rest of the story. Benai, please come. Let me finish the story. Permanent, I want to finish the story.
This story need me.
Where, as he bring the guinea fowl, no? Say one thing, give Dani K they stand, they don't see live guinea fowl before. I said, okay, I know what to do. I'll call Moses. Moses be one a local
Moses.
He's a sports master for Kansek. Okay. He was the LOC chairman for the competition.
Great.
He organized all the boys for there. Okay. I said, Moses, I make busy for you, but they give you for all this. Collect before Dani K. Don't take paddy yam. So tell somebody or you go town. Make them prepare the guinea fowl for us to take the guinea fowl away. Okay, Dani K.
That be the key word. The key word.
Away. Take home.
Yes, because there's a way they prepare it.
Yeah.
So we take it home because it be Saturday. We left.
Then go do and make dry.
Yeah.
Then
we are leaving. Yes, we are leaving Sunday morning. So and this was like midday, right?
Yeah.
So there was enough time for them to do that. Okay. My brother, Moses collects the guinea fowl. He take go town. Close from the competition, like 5:30. So Moses.
Where the guinea fowl day?
Where the guinea fowl day? One rapper and take go. Moses say he make the roast the guinea fowl, so he be ready for chopping.
They add pepper then.
They add pepper and
onion lettuce on it.
When he add this one, pick.
Yes.
Pick. He had 2 pick.
Yes, so you go chop for that.
Charlie, guinea fowl. Joseph on Monday.
It's a smoker make we take
Go, yeah.
The guy make the roast the guinea fowl where they chop.
When by the time you know, he take give me no. Me I tell my wife say, oh,
Guinea fowl set.
guinea fowl they come house.
Yeah.
Right now, Felix, Romac and Soa and Bono. They hear say this day they take car.
Quick.
We don't go chop guinea fowl.
We go to the hotel, we went home, and then we all freshened up and we left to go to where the guinea fowl did. Now we go reach there, we ask the guy there, where the guinea fowl, there. We call Moses. Moses know the answer the call.
Hey! Moses said the guinea fowl make ready so the guys go chop.
Yes.
You guys go say you go chop.
Yes.
The guy said the guinea fowl no day.
Moses know the answer.
Moses know the
Moses know the picking call right now. Where the guinea fowl day? When we all sat out with the country of guinea fowl, where the guinea fowl day?
No, this be hard.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Chronicles of Tumu.
Nah, the true story is that we need a full day.
I promise you.
I swear, we need a full day.
But guys, you guys did an amazing job.
Yeah,
it's
man.
brilliant, you know.
Yeah, man.
Uniting the community with the sports we all love.
Anyway, this is how it all went down. Let's bring the visuals. Some people couldn't believe that we had that Tumu had this kind of facility over there. But you know, it was a way to really put the community on the map. So I'm very grateful to PIVA, who were very supportive. They sent us 50 cartons of water and 30 cartons of drinks. And I was so surprised when we went to Tumu to see how much the people of Tumu have embraced the product. And even after the competition, right now, the people, you know how people are very loyal, say from now onwards.
PIVA is the gig.
PIVA is the day. And right there, the Northern Regional Manager somebody came and placed an order for 1,000 cartons of PIVA water. Yeah. It's like, this is what another person came to me and said, I want to open a distribution for this company. How can we do it? I directed him to the Northern Regional Manager who came. So it's amazing. And then Betway. For me, it's unbelievable what the guys did, you know, because see, it's one thing even agreeing to do something, is another going out of the way.
It up.
Yeah.
And one thing that I've noticed about why a lot of the North is very deprived is that people are willing and want to, but the distance, when they go there once, going back in itself is so stressful. So the people are always willing to and want to, but there's something that is always preventing them. But these guys went beyond that barrier and went there. Look at how many of us that were there. Yeah. And all my friends, you yourself, you were on the ticket there until you had that last-minute family emergency and you had to cancel. Look at how many of my friends showed up. It was unbelievable. And the people of Tumu are very, very appreciative of what happened there. It was crazy. Listen, you should have come. When I went to my village, tell them the story. When I went to Vamboy, I met my uncle. You forgot it?
Yeah, so I'm that was a Friday. So I was cruising to the studio to come and join the guys do game plan. So then Karim sends me a video. So I see, this uncle, bubbly, happy, speaking Sisala, is it?
Sisala, yes.
And then he's speaking Sisala, and then Karim interprets it and says that this uncle says that why am I always happy when Madrid are losing? I'm like, no, I'm not always happy when Madrid losing. I'm actually very, very a Madrid guy. You know, I like to see Madrid winning the Champions League.
And they were having this is interesting thing. They were having conversations over video. So you send the video,
and I'll reply. I'll do my video.
Yes. There's your reply. We interpret it. Then you send another one.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
I'll enjoy the conversation. You know, so that was brilliant. I loved it. And on my way to the studio, I was like, I missed the fact that I wasn't there because I just knew it was going to be a blast. And it was. Man. Credit.
And so big thank you to the guys at Betway for taking this up as well and going all the way to Tumu. Frank, the CEO of Piva, Frank.
Yeah.
Frank says, "Welcome back, Daniel Granting and your good self from Burkina Faso." sorry, Tumu, close to Burkina.
According to Karim, from Tumu to Burkina will be quick.
No, actually, Tumu to Burkina Faso is 25 minutes.
I don't believe them.
25 minutes.
These people, I don't believe them.
Their timing is on.
Somebody said 15 minutes, quick. He's here in and out.
So it depends on whose motor you are riding.
That's the thing.
If you be carrying a motor, it will 25 minutes.
No, but I should have known because as soon as he parked the motor,
he felt it. He felt it.
I said, no, this thing error. Carry me more to the arrow.
Frankie, thank you. Yes, it was a well-organized tournament. Kudos to you guys. Chelsea really made my day yesterday. Like Asu, go roast us rough, true, factos, Frankie. But thank you for your support. Like, it was amazing, and everybody had fun. Everybody enjoyed. But let's roll some of the visual. Let me show the people to move small. This is Asicho. This is your uncle.
Hey, that's it.
His name is Jatia.
Jatia.
Yeah, Jatia, yes.
Uncle Jatia. I'm sure he's doing the watching.
Yeah.
Good evening to him and everybody.
He's watching right now.
Yeah.
He said he was basically having an issue with Sicho and you guys dancing on the day Real Madrid lost. So he interpreted it as Sicho celebrating Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So Sicho was not trying to explain to him that, no, he be pro Madrid. He be pro Madrid.
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, very exciting.
Yeah. That's my uncle. My brother's younger brother. Yeah, it was amazing.
Baba.
Sicho never actually talk two different languages. It's crazy, man. But that's the beauty of technology. That's the beauty of technology. All right, guys. So these are visuals from Tumu. I fed them good. Look at Christopher Nimley. He's never gonna go on for that.
It's perfect. Once he said, look at Christopher Nimley, he said, come on for that. As if it's live.
I was saying in the video that this is evidence that I fed him good. Dani K, you watch the football. Which two teams are these? This is with young crocodiles in red, right?
No, this is soccer babies in red.
Soccer babies.
This is Sisala El Clasico.
Yes.
24 hours.
Soccer babies versus real 24 hours.
Yeah.
Real 24 hours in white.
They are the Real Madrid of Tumu.
I see.
Soccer babies are the Barcelona of Tumu.
Yeah.
And they have a star boy, Thiago Alcantara.
So who won?
Real Madrid.
They were the eventual winners.
Yeah.
Oh, I beat Trophy the Madrid.
Anyway, so this was the presentation. This is a drone shot. Charlie, the team was, Frank is right too, the team was very well organized.
Yeah, very well organized.
Yeah, man.
Brilliant.
It was amazing.
That's an ambulance right there as well.
We had everything. Fire service,
ambulance. Every safety up.
We did the whole right thing. Like, we had nurses on standby. Like, we had everything, Yeah. And that's me handing over the trophy alongside Big Mike. This was amazing. So, listen, guys. Community work is important, okay? Community work is important. If there's a way, like Frank goes back to his old students all the time to go and do good work. So it's important to give back to the community.
Yeah, brilliant.
So I'm so grateful to all my friends and all the guys who supported us to pull this off. It was amazing. It meant a lot to the people of Tumu, and they are very, very grateful indeed. So thank you so much, everyone that contributed. Thank you. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. All right, let's move it on to London now and show you the Black Stars squad for the Unity game, first of all, and then we'll show you visuals of their preparations. Dani K, very interesting squad we had with some key players missing, specifically Inaki Williams, Alexander Juku, Mohamed Kudus, Thomas Partey, for various reasons. We know that the GFA has now come out to explain that Kudus is injured, who else is injured? That Semenyo is injured.
Lamptey
is injured. And therefore, Thomas Partey, there's no injury. They just gave him a rest. And there are other players like Opoku, and a couple others whose clubs have blocked them from going because this match, remember, is outside of the FIFA window. But there are a couple of new players in the squad as well that we should be excited about. Dani K, your thoughts on the squad overall? The game is on Wednesday night against Jamaica.
Against Nigeria.
Against Nigeria, sorry. If we win,
we face either
Jamaica or Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
On Saturday.
Fair enough. What do you make of the squad?
To be frank, it was expected. And I say it was expected because the competition is being organized outside the window. So we expected it to be quite difficult to get some of the big boys in camp. I think it's a smart move by the GFA to come and clarify some of these things. But personally, you know that clubs are not, once the FIFA window is not open, it is at the discretion of the clubs and even the players if they want to go or not. So it's always going to be difficult. If you look at the Nigerian squad, they're also missing some of their big boys as a result of the competition being outside the window. But I would really, and that's why for me the organization was a bit some way, because I'd have thought that if you just push it a week from now, it's well within the window. The next window is from Sunday, that's I think June 1st is Sunday, to June 1st to June 10th. That's the next window. The Black Stars, Nigeria, Jamaica, nobody's playing a friendly till then. Now, Jamaica and Trinidad are going to be involved in the CONCACAF Gold Cup later in June. So it would have made sense to just push it maybe a week from now. Then you would have the luxury of having some of these players in camp. But it wasn't done. So for me, yes, it's nice to see Ghana face Nigeria, but we would have wanted proper continuity from that international break in March, where we saw the Black Stars sort of bounce back and win back-to-back games for the first time in years. We would have wanted to see that, but we don't get that. But then again, Otuado said it's an opportunity for him to test out some players. And yeah, there are some one or two names that are kind of strange in the list. You look at the Aziz.
What's the thing with that? Too many people have issue with Aziz's
No, he's not played
inclusion.
enough. You see, he's not played enough football this season, and there are a number of players who have played and already
This is
have
under 20 boy.
Yeah,
Formerly
Aziz,
of Dreams FC.
Yeah. Aaron Essel, I don't see why he's been included in this list, because Aziz, for example, Konigsdorfer has had a super season and Karim has highlighted it here week after week after week. In fact, I think
And he's not even included in
He's not included in the squad, so it's a bit funny. I'm asking myself, going forward in the near future, would Aziz be a regular feature in this team? Will he be one of the players who will be an option?
And he just helped Hamburg promote it.
Yeah. If not, then why not give it to somebody who is constantly a replacement or somebody who is knocking on the doors of the team?
But I'm very happy for the inclusion of Mohamed Fouzaini, Union Saint-Jolois.
Yeah. He's
had a good season, hasn't he?
He's had a really good season, and he's been knocking the door for a while with some pretty good performances. Again, Afenajan's selection, in terms of merit, when I say merit, I'm talking about consistency, playing time, scoring goals. It's a bit iffy, but you understand because he's a player who, I think he got his debut under Otuado. Otuado is the one who
World Cup playoffs against Nigeria.
Then went on to score his first goal under Otto when we faced Madagascar. So you understand the coach will have a certain feel for that kind of player. He's struggled over the past couple of years. He's given him an opportunity. So that one, I'm not too worried about. It is nice to see Abdul Salih's back. Yes, he's not got enough minutes, but it's nice to see him back again. When you talk about his familiarity with the coach, you can understand why Otto will go with a player like that. But other than that, I think it's good enough to have a good exercise, because you look at Atisi Giben, Asare, Joseph Anang, who Karim has spoken so much about. There's Gideon Mensah, Ibn Ezana. Most of the guys on this list have had Black Stars experience over the past, 2 or 3 years. It's just a number of names that are a bit funny on the list, but I don't think that's an issue.
Chicho, before you come in, this is the GFA's graphic, correct?
Yeah.
What club did they say Gideon Mensah plays for?
Bordeaux. I was there.
Mixtape.
Yeah, so that's a slip.
Somebody didn't watch the list and didn't correct it. He plays for Auxerre, not Bordeaux. Anyway, quick thoughts on this whole exercise, the squad for it and all.
Well, yeah, it's an opportunity for Otuado to have a feel of some other players. Truly, a lot of friendly games are designed for these opportunities for coaches. Otuado knows that when Kudus is fit, he knows what to get from Kudus, he knows what to get from Thomas, he knows what to get from so many of the other players who are missing from these friendlies, the likes of Jiku and Co, if they are not there, right? But there are some other players that he might not necessarily be sure about, and now he wants to test and see if they can fit into what he thinks the team should do. So yeah, it gives him the opportunity to do that. The other thing for Otto is he has never really had enough spare time with the team. Whenever he's had the team, it's business.
Yeah.
So he would have loved that everybody would be around. But it doesn't make any sense that all of them would be around because their season just ended on Sunday. So if I'm a player and my place in the Black Stars is very assured, I'm likely going to tell the coach I want to take a breather. And there is nothing wrong with it. You need to take care of yourself sometimes. Some of the players have come off a very difficult season, like very demanding season. Kudus hasn't had the best season. Maybe it's time for him to reflect, take a pause, and talk to his team and see the next possible move. So he doesn't necessarily want to get off the season and get into the Black Stars camp because he can't go there also not being fully committed. We will be the ones to come in and say, when he turned up to the camp, it didn't look like his head was there. So you want, every player has a reason why around this time it's a bad time or it's a good time. But for some of these lads, they want to catch the eye of the manager. I kind of understand the Aziz thing. I think that we always want to see some of our best talents in our youth teams have, you know, the opportunity around the Black Star. Because
we complain about transition.
We consider them as the next generation.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or not, he is one of the players that is highly rated by the Football Association and the U20 managers. And one of the U20 coach is assistant coach to the Black Stars. He's looking through his squad and thinking that we need 2 players from the U20. Yeah. And he's thinking Aziz could be of help, Aaron Essa could be of help. I'm all for it. So I'm for the idea that some players from the U20 are coming into the Black Stars. And let's say in the last 2 to 3 years, Aziz has been one of the most impressive and the most performing
highly
players.
Highly rated
performing players at the U20. So I get why it's there. So personally, I don't understand the uproar, you know, but he's also maybe unnecessarily being targeted because of his affiliation. Anything Dreams FC is targeted to the hierarchy of the FA. So it's always going to be something hangs over his shoulder. But when he has the opportunity to get onto the pitch, he has to show that he's there on merit, he's there on his ability, and not necessarily because of favours. So let's see how this exercise goes with Otto and the rest of the lads. And maybe some others can catch the eye of the manager.
Okay, so the first game is against Nigeria. That's on Wednesday, 7 p.m. We'll have live commentary on Joe FM. So you can catch that game there. But Karim is the one that has been going to Ghanaian players abroad. So many new faces in this new Otuado team that is assembled to go and play against Nigeria. So he's here to give us a bit more insight on some of the new players and what have you that we've caught in the squad. Karim, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
You enjoyed the trip. You had the Dani K stories.
I want to tell, in fact, when I went to Bandi...
You said you had a story. Is that a Guinea fowl?
No.
You see, Karim made a big mistake by taking Dani K to his village.
I saw!
You never heard the end of it.
Because his brothers told me his name, the name they call him in Benin.
No, mention.
No, and the meaning of the name. So Karim is, I recorded it so that I'll not forget. Karim
he has another name apart from Adamu Benin.
Nafere. And the meaning of
his name is Nafere.
Yes, the meaning of Nafere.
Do you know what?
Interesting story behind it.
Dani K.
So, you see the bull.
Yeah.
The bull.
Yeah.
The male, this one.
Yeah.
The male cow.
Very rough, yeah.
When they want to tame a bull, they castrate it. That's the meaning of Nefere. Nefere is a castrated bull. And they say, Karim, no. Now you're high. And they castrated, so Nefere. It's not Nefere. Yes.
Let me help you guys. The right pronunciation is Nafari.
Nafari. He's saying that is the right pronunciation. That is according to his dialect, not mine.
But in your dialect is what? Nafere.
Nafere. It's not Nafere.
Castrated cow.
Yes.
So Karim, castrated bull. Hey, Karim.
But I'm actually proud of it because
You're
of
proud
that.
to be a castrated bull.
Yes, because of that name. I am my father's father. He's also my father.
but you are proud to be a castrated bull.
You are taking it literally. So that is what I don't care about.
So it means when Karim was young, they tamed him.
You see what I'm saying?
Does it mean that you are... Is it possible that you are actually castrated?
Master, I beg you. It's reincarnation. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like the person died and they give the name to a newborn baby.
It's called reincarnation.
So that's what I just said.
Yeah.
So my father's father, my grandfather, died. And
You picked up the name.
So your grandfather was called castrated bull.
That is what I'm saying. So because of that name, my father called me Baba. Then I also called him Baba.
We don't care what the name has done. What we want to know is your grandfather was called castrated bull.
He certainly wasn't.
And you are...
Why you say me? Why you say?
Well, Karim, but no defense. He certainly wasn't castrated, otherwise he wouldn't have...
No, I actually think that there's more meaning to the name, which I don't know. Maybe I'll ask next time.
How would I know? The people told me.
I like the way that he gave the castration.
Why they do? Who said they castrated him? You only castrated him.
We boo the stand.
So they castrated him.
If you hadn't gone to Bande, would you be telling these interesting stories? If you had come to Accra, you don't know Bande, you don't know Bande.
And I'll be back.
What have you got to Tumu to do?
And I'll be back
fulfill one of the...
Karim, all right,
Yes.
let's quickly go through. What have you got to tell us? What insights have you got to tell us about this squad?
You see, there's something called reputation. You've built a reputation for yourself. That is why those many people followed you to Tumu. Would you have followed him to Tumu?
I would have.
Yes.
So reputation
is important.
You established it.
So I'm also saying that looking at the insights of Ghanaian players abroad and bringing those that are best performing here every week, I've also built a reputation for myself for sporting the right talents.
Yes, yes.
Five debutants are in the team.
How many of them are discoveries?
I said Benjamin Asari Olma. Joseph Anna.
What's your discovery? So one of that is one.
Yes, Joseph Anna actually, I started speaking about him immediately. He went to Ireland playing for St. Patrick's. And 18 games, he joined them in the middle of last season. And this season, after 18 games, he has kept 7 clean sheets. That is the highest in the Irish League. And also has made 55 saves, about 71% save percentage. That is the 5th highest in the league. And actually, a few weeks ago, when they released the squad for those World Cup qualifiers, I actually said that he was one of the goalkeepers that was supposed to be considered for the call-up. Then, if you see Stefan Ambrosius, the last game he played for the Black Stars was in September 2023. So those friendlies against Mexico and the US. So after that, he wasn't called up again. And immediately he went to St. Gallen, where Lawrence Atizigi played. I actually mentioned him as well in the previous squad that he was another defender that was supposed to be considered. Then Kalibirenchi, also a regular since the start of the second part of the Danish league. Then that he's the second debutant, then Joseph Annan. Those two players, I've been talking about them regularly. Then the biggest one is Mohamed Fousseni. Actually, I have a video that I'll be playing. 2 years ago, in the old studio, that is it GD or how did they call it? GDA. I actually made a whole analysis about him. And you guys mentioned that if they should take care of the... Let me just play the video. I don't need to describe. When I play the video, play the video.
Karim, you don't have a lot of time, but how are you? You good?
I'm good.
Yeah. What do you have for us today?
Well, the team, if you look at the team this weekend, it's unrecognizable for the people that don't follow football really every day. That's because the Ghanaian players in the big leagues, like the Premier League, Syria, they haven't really performed really well this weekend. So we've dug into the smaller leagues to get these talents that can be really big prospects for Ghana in the future. Let me first talk about Fatau. He was supposed to be here. He scored an amazing goal, a trademark goal.
The youth team again, huh?
Yes, for the Sporting B. Sporting B. Against 0 AC. Then
You have the goal.
He played for the youth side. He scored a goal and he's in the team
You
of
have
the
the goal.
Yes.
I saw you working on some video. What is it?
We are getting there.
No, let's get there. We don't have time.
So that's Mohamed Husseini. He's the one we are going to talk about in the video. He scored his eighth goal for Stormgrass B in their...
Let's watch the video while we talk about
Okay. So that's... Yes.
Mohamed Gaddafi Hussein.
He's an interesting talent. He was born in 2002, 20 years old. He left Right to Dream in February 2022.
Wow.
And in 5 months, he was in the first team of Stormgrass.
Yes, that's amazing.
So this is the goal you want to see.
Yes, that's the goal I want to see.
So it's just a summary of the kind of player he is.
Okay.
He has composure. He has the technicality to finish. He's very confident in what he...
Very good. Please mute your thing. Thank you.
So basically, this is what I want to highlight about
But
him.
why won't you show us the other one?
Yeah.
No, show us the other one.
It's okay.
This is what I want to show.
Right.
This is what I want to show. It's about the confidence he has in him, the technical ability he has in him,
And the
composure, energy play today. His team might go relegation. Basically, he's only 28.
22.
No, he's 20 years.
20
Look
years.
at composure.
He's played 20
Look at
years.
composure.
He's played.
He missed it.
He missed this, but he scored a goal.
But he's a talent. I'm not sure why you're cynical. Why does he means?
That's one thing I want to say about. He's only 20 years, but he's won his first senior title last weekend for Stormgrass when they won the Ocean Cup, and also in his first season with the Stormgrass B, he's won the Junior League there.
All right.
Basically, an interesting talent that can
Mohamed
give Ghana a lot.
Husseini, keep an eye on him.
Right.
You first saw him here.
Remember that name?
By Benin Karim, our talent spotter on this show. Thank you, Karim.
But this guy, the boys come Ghana, never can see him.
Okay. In all fairness to me, I did say keep an eye on him.
And I also said that if the boys come to Ghana.
And I was a Sarah. I laughed.
You laughed. Why are you laughing? Say, I didn't laugh.
I didn't laugh.
So now what? 2 years after,
2 years after.
you vehemently defended him.
Yes, I defended him and Daniel K, Dalton Thomas.
Where is he now?
So actually now he played for the Stormgrass senior team until he moved to Randers for half a season. That is last season. Then at the start of this season, he moved to Royal Union St. Gillois, where they've won the title for the first time in over 90 years.
Yeah.
And actually, he's a serial winner. Let me just show you something here. In his he's just 23 years now. And in those 23 years, he has won, let me just say it. He has won 5 titles. 1 with the junior team, 3 with the Stormgrass team, that is 2 cups, and then 1 league. That is 5 titles at 23. And this season, he has played crucial role in the Union St. Gillois getting to win the title. And out of the 33 games he has played, he has scored 9 goals and provided 1 assist.
Dani K, what's your problem?
They should add him to the World Cup squad. When we qualify, add him. The boy is a serial winner. You can see.
He's a
They
serial
should
winner.
add him to the
He's a serial
squad.
winner.
So actually,
Because when was the last time Union St. Gillois had won the Belgian league?
Years.
over 90 years.
Oh, that's crazy.
Fuck, our own is only 40. AFCON is only 40. We can do something.
You end it quick.
quick.
And actually, if you are looking at his averages in terms of goals, he's averaging a goal every 143 minutes. He has played 33, but it means that he's not starting. And in the crucial moments in the playoffs, he scored the goals to give them the title. And what I'm actually saying is that it means I've proven that when I say something about a talent, it is
Thank
true.
you very
And
much.
when-
Scouts.
Wait,
No,
and
Tumu watches-
when I went to Tumu, I saw something. That day when I was speaking about Mohamed Husseini, I had Qatar. Today, when I was speaking about Mohamed Husseini, Dajan Sumaila, a.k.a. Thiago. I'm having Qatar again. Let's watch the video. Better show us the video. Aura. Wait.
Yeah. This is the player you have gone to
Thiago!
I beg. Wait. Let's listen.
Tumu.
Let's listen.
You're coming to promote your player in Tumu.
Let's listen to the sound. I beg. Thiago!
Lami.
See, he's running towards me. He's running towards me. And donkeys.
No, the guy be star.
He's still.
No.
You watch.
A player.
No, the guy.
Listen.
I said it yesterday and you seen it today. Hopefully, we are waiting for 24. As I said yesterday, when they come, when it is physics, we'll give it to them. The tactics, we have our management board there. They will take us through. So for now, I'm exhausted. I will see you later.
I know the guy be player.
It's not just.
The later, no. Semi-final. Penalty.
Boga, I don't care what happened. You see, when you see talent, you see.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, it's not. I don't want to talk. See, when you see talent, it's not just about the ability to play, the confidence. If I had his talent, like the half of his confidence, where I would have been now, Charlie, to be great. I'm serious.
Thank you. You have promoted your player now. But take that boy off my screen.
Thiago, like, Charlie, aura.
Let me show you the results from the Ghana Premier League this weekend. Match week 32 games. It's left with 2 games to the end of the season, and it's getting increasingly tight towards the end. 3 teams are fighting for the title. Dani K, please don't break my table with laughter, okay?
It's incredible.
Don't break my table. What
did he say? What did he say? He said it's getting worse.
It's increasingly tight.
It's incredibly.
English teacher. Hey, where are you from? Yo, what have you eaten in Italy? Italy, what have you eaten? What have you eaten in Italy?
Let's see the last 2 pictures of the teams competing for the title. Why? There's some credit. There's some credit. These are the results. So Nations FC, they beat Samatex 3-0. Aduana Stars also winning 4-0 against Lagos Cities. Hearts of Oak 3-1 winners against Lions. The Gold Stars and Asante Kotoko. Kotoko had a goal disallowed that they thought should have been a goal in that game. But what does this mean for the table? Let me show you exactly what the table looks like at the moment. There it is, 60 points. Nations are top. Gold Stars are 3 points behind, and Kotoko have 55 points. Technically, mathematically, Lions still have a chance to win the league with 6 points remaining. If they were to get all those 6 points and move up to 60 points, they could technically win, but they are not contenders because even though they would be able to match Nations FC in terms of the point tally, head-to-head is what we use, and they don't have a better head-to-head than Nations FC. So then the title race is down to 3. Nations, Gold Stars, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Nations will win the title this coming weekend if they just avoid defeat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, if they win, actually. If they win, that's it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
If they win,
if they win, they are champions.
Yeah.
Because they have better head-to-head than all the other teams.
Yeah, or if the others beneath them...
If the others drop points.
They drop points.
If the others drop points. So this
but if they win, it won't matter what the others do.
Yes, exactly. If they win, it doesn't matter what the others do. But these are the 2 games remaining for the 3 teams competing for the title. And it's going to be tight, isn't it? Ticho, who are you fancying?
Fascinations. I think they've got 1 win. Out of those 2 games that are left, they need to win 1 of them, right?
Yeah.
And I think that they've got the capacity to win at least 1 of those games. And if you look at their game that they're going to play, the final game against Lions at home.
It's tight.
I think it's tight, but I think at home they've been so strong. Yeah. I don't see how Lions goes there to beat them. So even if they are not winning the more immediate, the penultimate game, I think the final game of the season they are going to win. So I think Kasim Mingle, who has always been a nearly coach, could finally now cross the line with Nations FC. And what a story that would be for a very young team that has just got to the Premier League. This is their 3rd season in the league and already going to the title. So yeah, but of course, they can't get into the party mood now. They need to make sure that those 3 points that they need are on board. And hopefully they do it in the game that is to come. than to
because
power the
that
pressure.
away game this weekend against Bataka Holy Stars,
Yeah.
that is tough.
Yeah, that's tough. That's why I don't want to place the emphasis on that is the game that wins them the league. But I think against Lions at home, they've got what it takes to win it. And I'm not sure the rest of the team that are chasing the league with them are going to win the rest of their 2 games. They are likely to drop points also. So
Dani K, do you think that Nations will wrap it up? Because they're certainly in pole position.
Yeah, I think it's done. I think as I'm looking at the Gold Stars game away at Brecum Chelsea, Gold Stars themselves away from home have not been the best. And for me, it hurts because their home form was so good at the start of the season. But this second round, that Dreams FC game at home, failing to score after Dreams FC got a red card, I think after 60 or 55 minutes, that will come back to haunt them. This home game against Kotoko, when it reaches this point in the season, with your direct rivals, you have to pick up maximum points, and they were unable to do so. And I think if Kotoko wins over the weekend, which I think is a home game against Medium, I think Kotoko will be able to get over the line. If they win and Nations FC avoid defeat, I don't think Gold Stars will beat Chelsea. I think they'll lose that game. If that happens, then Nations FC are already champions. So I think to be wrapped up this weekend, where Kotoko beats Midiama, Gold Stars lose against Brecum Chelsea. And Nations FC avoid defeat against Holy Stars, and I think it's done. But it's credit to Nations FC. I think they've been, for me, the most exciting team this season. They play some really good, exciting football. They create a lot of chances. They are scoring goals. And the goals are coming from all over. Defenders are scoring, midfielders are scoring, forwards are scoring. And it's nice to see. It's just, from a Gold Stars point of view, it's just quite unfortunate that the sort of form they built up in the mid.
I really fancied them at some point,
I really
to
thought
be
they
honest.
were, especially the former Dons Park. It just sort of went away at the wrong time when they needed the most, and it's a bit painful.
All right, so the Ghana Premier League title race certainly going down the wire. But Hohoi United and Swedru All Blacks are back in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Good to see traditional club back. Those two have amazing atmosphere in their home matches.
Yeah, proper community teams. Their communities love them. They are in the heart of the communities. Traditional football clubs. Historically, they are not new to the league. It's not a Nations FC. It's not the new teams that have got money that backs them, that have carried them through. But these are teams that traditionally everybody around the Ghana Premier League knows. So yeah, hopefully they come, and when they come, they understand the terrain of the league, and if they can stay and be competitive, it adds to it, because there are some games against them that will be derbies or that will be historic, and those are the storylines that attract people to see the league.
Yeah. Look, plaudits to John Peter Amewu for what he did with Hohoi United. It's incredible. Even the facility that is put there for them, and even in Division 1, the amount of fans they are able to pull to that venue.
Yeah.
I think next season in the Ghana Premier League, Hohoi United are going to be it will be a difficult place to get to for teams. No team will love to go there and play, because they will make it hell for any team. The journey itself is already long. And you get there with the fans, the intimidation, it's great atmosphere. So listen,
and
congratulations.
For us from the voter region, we're happy because we have 2 teams now.
Yeah.
We've got Hearts of Lions, who, when they came back, they struggled, but they avoided relegation. This season, they looked really good.
Title race,
yes,
in
some way.
Title race.
But they looked really good. And now you've got Hohoi as well. So imagine Pandu Hearts of Lions playing against Hohoi
my
United.
God.
These are the storylines.
These are the stories.
Brilliant.
So congratulations to everyone in Hohoi, and congrats to everybody in Swedru. All Blacks are back for the first time in 16 years. That is an incredible achievement. Good to see the Traditional Plus coming back. People were asking, is Hohoi United the new Liberty Professionals? It's important that we just explain that one more time. Liberty Professionals were relegated to Division 1, and Liberty decided that they will not compete in the Division 1. So they, in quote, sold their Division 1 slot to Hohoi United. Liberty did not become Hohoi United, and they didn't metamorphose into Hohoi United. They sold their Division 1 league slot to Hohoi United. Hohoi took it, and then now gained promotion back to the Premier League. So that's what it is. It's not the same club. It's just their slot that Hohoi took, and that's it. Liberty still exists, but as a coach team. Is what they are, developmental team. That's really all. We will take a short break. When we come back, I've got lots of your messages, including a response from Moses, a message from Christopher Nimley, an allegation and an accusation from Christopher Nimley. I've got plenty of your messages here on the show. Do stay with us. Plus, all the action and drama that unfolded in Europe is still to come here on the show. Welcome back. This is Sports Zone, live on Joy Prime, proudly sponsored by Piva Beverages, Guinness, as well as Kivo Gary 4-in-1 mix. We've got lots of your messages and lots of highlights to show you very shortly. Moses says, I'm watching you guys live. Please end the guinea fowl story. Let them know that you chewed it. I did not chew any. What kind of allegation is this?
You left.
So the guinea fowl come.
Friends gave up. You call San, the guy that come, so he sat on motor and said he's going to look for Moses. When he left, the guinea fowl came, we chop. We chop.
Why you put brown vets?
We say, coach said we could not talk. Coach said we shouldn't call him back, so we didn't call him.
I took bike to go and look for Moses to bring the guinea fowl. When they passed back, bring the guinea fowl. They chop. By the time I came back, the guinea fowl. The guinea fowl I went to look for. No.
In fact,
it's gone.
Moses came, no, he add 2 chickens to the guinea fowl. So
Moses be correct guy.
Chop guinea fowl and chicken plus.
With my guinea fowl, the way they treat some is sweet.
And gizzard and goat. Oh, Charlie, we chop.
Christopher himself says you should be honest and truthful to the people of Ghana. Now, what is this? He says, tell Ghana what you didn't give to me. You claim you fed us good. Tell Ghana that you gave us rice all day and night. Where is the Tozafi? Shame on you. The people of Tumu are simply amazing and lovely. God willing, I'll do this again and again and again and again. If I don't give Christopher this Tozafi,
Wait. You guys
when he came to Tumu, he said he wanted Tozafi.
That story, I don't even want to say. I want to leave it to Coach.
Defend then you slack.
You slack.
Hey, that's
Bro,
why.
no, who eats rice
They
in
gave me jollof.
It's not me. It's not me. That's it. So wait. So Christopher, this one I apologize. Okay, this one for the first time in my life.
We didn't touch.
No,
For the
but if
first
they
time
go
in my
to
life, I apologize to Christopher.
But even Muftau told you to give them kuli.
Kuli.
You don't give them kuli.
I bought kuli in what, to be fair, that one Christopher said, remember.
The only thing I chop with the share this thing, no, fruit.
The
That one Karim, yeah.
The share fruit.
The share fruit, no.
Ah,
That one
yeah,
Karim brought
yeah.
somewhere I chop.
Okay. Mark, administrator at Accra Girls, says, I'm watching you guys live, bro. Welcome back. You've been missed. Chelsea forever. Blues for life. As you go die. He says. CK also in Fuzzy says, I'd never miss the show. Next time, carry Sicho to come.
Oh, yeah. I was on the flights, bro. But next time I'll be there full time.
Yeah. And I've got more messages here. Lots of people also texting from Hohoi. This one says, good evening. What shall it profit a man if he has everything and has lost his soul? What shall it profit man you to go unbeaten and lose the title? Agbe, or is it Agbe from Akuse? This one says, good evening to you guys.
Agbe.
Thank you, from Akuse.
Yeah, life.
This is life. Okay.
Life.
Oh, that's what it means.
Agbe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Agbe.
Agbe.
Agbe. Okay. Philip Azaka from Sandema says, tell Dani K that anytime he's coming to Upper East, he should tell me and I will get him 3 guinea fowl.
But Sandema, I'll come there.
Yes.
I'll go to Sandema.
3 guinea fowls.
I'll go to Sandema.
On that note, there is another one here making you a promise. In fact, let me just add that one. This one says,
promises.
Sit down.
Promises.
Sit down.
Oh, Charlie.
He says, good evening, Sports Zone. Fed, thank you and your people for what you did in Tumu. I was expecting you to stop over at China.
Oh, Castro.
Yes.
Castro, Steve.
When you were going back.
Castro, Fed, you don't try.
For 3 guinea fowls. Blue is the color. Greetings to both Chelsea and Man U fans in China. Castro Steve from China.
Castro Steve, Castro.
This message says, Chelsea has qualified. United won't play FA Cup playoffs. Liverpool has won the title. We know all that. We don't care. Please talk about Tumu, Bande, and Guinea Fowl, Charlie. I love Sir Kili Kwame from Adenta with that message. Nasiruddin Gado in Jassikam at the Buem constituency. Jassikam, yes. Joy Sports, good evening. Hohoi, in fact, I'm very happy for Hohoi United qualifying for the GPL next season. May Almighty Allah bless the playing body and the management of Hohoi United. I'm reaching you And you said, my name is Sadiq Nasruddin Gado. All right. Sherry from Asim Fosu says, good evening, guys. I'm excited about my team Chelsea's qualification back to the Champions League for next season. I'm looking forward to seeing how my team prepares for next season with some reinforcements. Thank you, Sherry, for your message. Francis in Osu says, I'm okay with Chelsea finishing 4th this season. Fen, I'm very happy throughout this week. Dani K's rants about United winning Europa League, heaping praises on Matheus Cunha for being a baller after signing. Onana, what's my name when you were signed? And the Tumu Cup competitions. Fen, you have done a great job. Keep it up. Francis, thank you for your message. This message is from a taxi driver. His name is Future, inside Hohoi. And he says, it's a great feeling to be in Hohoi, as Hohoi United made history by winning all our home games. In fact, no team in Ghana has filled their stadium to full capacity this season, apart from Hohoi United. He did not lie. Hohoi United, every single home game they've won, and every single home game, they have filled the stadium. It's incredible atmosphere. So thank you for that message, Mr. Future. Taxi driver from Hohoi. Hello, good evening, friend. I'm Ike from Kumasi Abrepo. Another Monday evening is here, and my favorite sports show, Sports Zone, is here for somebody's handsome, smart, and gentle son, Karim, to suffer in the hands of Fentu, Dani K, and Philip. You already know. It's unfortunate my team, Man United, performed abysmally this season, but I will describe it as baptism of fire for Ruben Amorim, but I'm hopeful the coming season will be better. Franklin in Castro says, my club has brought happiness to all the fans. Qualifying for UCL is a great work done, but we really need goal-scoring machines for next season. Chelsea forever. Okay? This one says, Bento, how are you and your panel? League without sponsorship is like drinking coffee without sugar. Let's rescue Ghana football. From Bello Umar, Ifyo Kuma, in Takradi. I like coffee without sugar. Hi, Fen. It's good to have you come on board again, Sports Zone. At Sports Zone, a moment I personally love so much. I'm so happy for Madrid throughout this season. Life itself is full of ups and downs, so it's okay. Okay, good. This one says, kudos to Fentu and his gallant crew over the successful games in Tumu. The reception, the love, the zeal and passion, the commitment level was so enormous. This event is historic. Hoping to have you guys again. So glad to have met my friend Dani K. Joseph Bambori. Ima from Tema says, I've been waiting to hear what Dani K has to say after United lost the Europa League final. He should just quit and join Burnley or something. Good evening, friends. Jonas from Agona Nyakrum. I'm happy that Chelsea have qualified for the Champions League. And this message says, I can see you guys actually had a lot of fun from Tumu. Thank you to you. Next time, make it bigger, both Society, East and West. Yes, we'll try and do that. Daniel from Ebri Mountains says, good to see you back, friend. I must apologize for my comment to Dani K last week. I think it was a bit harsh. Hopefully, we can win the Champions League. We need it to justify Qatar's investment in our club. If we win, we will organize a big party and chill with some Piva drinks. All are cordially invited. Big ups to Piva. I like what they did in Tumu. Belated birthday to Sicho. Very humble guy with great aura. Thank you.
Oh, he didn't do anything to me. Oh.
No.
No, he didn't.
I don't even remember what he said.
If I was joking, don't mind me.
Yeah.
This guy is not serious. You know, he's not a serious guy. Don't mind him.
When me Ibrahim in Tumuzongo says, good evening, Houseman and your panel. We thank you very much for organizing the Piva Betway Beverages Community Tournament in the Sasala land. Piva Beverages and Betway. What am I saying? As a Betway Beverages. We really appreciate that kind gesture. We need more of this competition to showcase our talent. And this one says, it's really pathetic not to see Man United among the top 4 and not to participate in the Champions League. Wishing the Black Stars all the best. Pato Laundry Service in Kumasi. On that note, let me just show you a couple of games from England because we've got a lot to go through because there was a lot of action in Italy as well. But let's go to England and show you. So it was already decided Liverpool are champions. Chelsea, Arsenal guarantee Champions League football. But Man City, Chelsea, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, Newcastle, all of them were fighting to finish in the top 5. Because this year, England will have 6 teams in the Champions League, 5 through the league, the other one to the Europa League. Chelsea game was the one that many people paid attention to. In the end, they won by 1 goal to 0. Let's look at the highlights. This is the final table. Number 1 to 5 will play in the Champions League next season. If you don't find your club there, you are not playing in the Champions League next season. The Champions League is the most elite competition, is the most elite club competition in the world. And only the elite clubs play in that competition. So Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester City, Chelsea, Newcastle, rule a line there. That's it. That is where it ends. The top 5 play in the Champions League. The rest of the teams, no one cares where they play next season. Certainly not in the Champions League. We know that Aston Villa will play in the Europa League as well. Tottenham Hotspur, by virtue of winning the Europa League, will play in the Champions League next season. Thank you very much. The rest of the table doesn't matter. Let's go to Italy. Friday night, there was action. Now, remember that before the last day of the Serie A season, Inter and Napoli were separated by 1 point. Okay? They were separated by 1 point. So it was advantage Napoli. If they won, they were going to be champions. Inter needed to win and hope that Napoli would drop points. Napoli were facing Cagliari. No way. Scott McTominay. Cicho, this guy, what a season he's had.
Yeah. He had an incredible season, the most valuable player in Serie A. He won it.
How is that possible? Yeah. That Scott McTominay, who was deemed to have no skill, no technique at all in England, is the best player in Italy, probably the most technical league in the world.
Yeah, I think it comes down to a coach who understands the strength of the player. I think what Scott McTominay and Man United never really had a coach who trusted him in the role that comes very natural to him. He started playing football as a striker, but at Man United, his most prominent position was deeper in midfield. But watch it, when he went to Scotland, there was a period where they had so many injuries, so he played as a centre-back. But predominantly, he's been very advanced in Scotland. And when he goes for international duties, he's very much been amongst the goals. Like this thing that Scott McTominay is doing now for Napoli is not new to the Scottish fans. When he plays for the national team, they see that a lot because he plays very high up the pitch. That is what Antonio Conte did see from him. He profiled him well, used him in the positions where brought out the strength out of him. But again, credit to Antonio Conte because he built a team that wasn't necessarily a Scott McTominay team, but lots of factors, lots of players in that team were functioning really well. I'm happy to see Scott McTominay produce the goods that he's been producing in the Serie A.
Yeah, so Napoli were given the Scudetto title. They celebrated McTominay.
And that's the point. That's him. Like, look where he is in the box. That is how dangerous he can be. When he's arriving into the box, when he's in the mix, when he's in the box. But at Man United for most of it, and in fact we saw it at Man United, in moments where the coaches trusted him to be thrusted into the box, he got a lot of goals. Yeah, right.
And he's got a lot of critical equalizers
goals
too.
When the team maybe needs a goal and they're piling pressure on the opponent and it's in there. And when you see the kind of goals he scored for Napoli, it's very, very much similar. Arriving in the box, in and around the box, scoring the goals. So I think that is him. That is who he is. And he's played that and done a lot of that consistently for Napoli. It's the reason why he's had quite an impressive season and Antonio Conte.
So there are the celebrations on the pitch. Antonio Conte, De Laurentiis. Well, do you think Conte will leave?
I think he's going to leave.
Yeah.
I think he's going to leave.
So McTominay giving the best player award. There he is. Antonio Conte. Is that Thiago Motta? Yeah, that looks like Thiago Motta. So there it is. Scudetto champions, Napoli. That's 2 in the last 3 years.
Yeah, 2 Scudettos in the last 3 years.
Congratulations to them. In Spain, Barcelona also wrapped up their season with a 3-0 win against Athletic Bilbao. Fantastic result for them. Real Madrid also won by 2-0, of course, there. But Barcelona already lifted the title.
Yeah.
Mbappe won the goal king.
Mbappe won the goal king.
His first season.
Okay.
It's one of golden boot as well.
Yeah,
like the top
That's
goal scorer across Europe.
Yeah.
I mean, what the goal king, he won the Pichichi.
Oh, yeah.
But he was also the highest goal scorer across Europe, so in his debut season.
That's amazing.
Went home trophyless for all the goals, but yeah.
Okay.
He can have a season to remember.
He didn't go home trophyless. It's not done. The season is not over.
But even if they want to count the UEFA Super Cup and what they played somewhere December,
Spanish Super Cup.
No, not the Spanish Super Cup. Some other competition. So the UEFA Super Cup is the one that counts in as their. These days, every coach counts every trophy they lift as a trophy.
Yeah, Madrid won the UEFA Super Cup this season.
That's
they are
what.
not, they are not
the one is this season.
They are not truthfulness.
Mbappe scored in that game as well.
Yeah. Against Atalanta.
Atalanta, that's right.
On Saturday, guys, we are going to Aviation. Social Center for Hits FM. Rep your jersey. It will be massive. Last year, Sicho, were you there? Last year you missed.
Last year I missed it.
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
I was in town or something.
Yeah. It rained, but everybody stayed. It was amazing. Like more than 5,000 people.
Last year was Kamao.
Kamavinga Allah.
Yes. Last year was my brother's engagement.
You went for a wedding, it's true.
Yes.
This Saturday, we are all there. We are all rapping.
Usman Dembele. Usman Dembele.
Paris Saint-Germain against
Lautaro.
Usman Dembele.
They're freeze.
How's that going to go?
Everybody knows my stance. I've said Inter Milan are going to be champions since day one. Since the start of the champions, I said Inzaghi is going to win it this year, and it's in the final. I think he's going to do it.
Everybody knows that in the past 3 weeks, what I say is it goes the other way. So Usman Dembele.
Because this will have dynamics in the Ballon d'Or race, right?
Yeah, so Usman Dembele.
Because if PSG win, Dembele will really put himself in a
strong place.
Strongly,
really strongly.
Yeah. Inter win, they don't have a strong contender.
If Inter win, Mbappe.
If Inter wins, it blows it up. It blows it up for Lamine Yamal, for Rafinha, for Dembele,
What do you say,
Mbappe.
Lamine Yamal, he's in the
It's got a massive
conversation.
PR behind him. No, let's not rule him out.
No, you see, here we don't do PR.
No, but
here we do facts.
it's not about who I think is going to win. I think who is going to be in the list.
No, I understand what you are saying, but here we don't do PR.
We do facts.
You can't hold big speaker and be dancing and you go put you in there. Rafinha is the best player in Barcelona this season. What's this Lamine Yamal thing?
I think Rafinha has been the best player in Barcelona.
No, that's fact.
He's the best player in Barcelona.
Lamine Yamal could be the most exciting player we've seen in Barcelona.
He's very exciting. He's a super talent. He's the best young player this season.
Okay.
Rafinha is the
We'll
best
have
player.
Ballon d'Or conversation.
Real Madrid wins the Ballon d'Or. Mbappe wins this. Real Madrid wins Club World Cup. Mbappe wins the Ballon d'Or. Killy.
Oh, God. All right, guys, let's wrap up with something exciting at Roland Garros. Rafa Nadal, the record winner of Roland Garros, was honored this weekend. He's got 14 Roland Garros titles. He's got, 20 Grand Slams?
22 Grand Slams.
22. Yeah. 14 of them have come from this court. He's retired, emotional, and he was honored there. They brought his 3 friends together. Yeah. So Djokovic, Federer, and Andy Murray were there to honor him. It was incredible. How many Grand Slams in this picture? Do a quick math.
The one who has turned his back to us, he's not part.
That's over 70 slams. Over 70 slams there.
20, 22, 24.
24. And Murray has got 4.
No, that's 3. He's not part. You can remove his 3. He's not part.
He's asking how many.
But just watching this video, that is the greatest.
There's a reason why the cameraman took it from this angle. The one who has turned his back to it, he's not part. Let's not do this.
So we should look at only the ones.
24, 22, 20, and 3. Yeah. What are you talking about?
The tennis players who...
He was unlucky to have met these guys.
Wait. Do you know those who are unlucky? The tennis players who were born in the 80s altogether, the peak players, these guys, they won over 70 slams. Those who were born in the 90s, they have 3 slams. Those now who are born in the 2000s, they've got like 11 slams. Do you know why? Those who were born in the 80s, they kept their peak years going so long that the 90s babies couldn't win enough.
Yes.
So they had to be good enough.
It's a fact.
They were brilliant.
It's a fact. Andy Murray was very unlucky.
He wasn't unlucky. Murray wasn't as good as people. I don't think he's as good.
He wasn't as good. He wasn't as good. He lost to them. Always losing to them.
Murray is
okay.
All-time greats, the British, all of that.
What about Stanislas?
Stanislas also won 3. He's not in the picture.
Yeah, he's not in the picture. Yeah. He's not a friend.
He respects himself.
He's not a friend.
Do you know who was unlucky?
I'll show you that. Thank you very much.
Del Potro was unlucky.